Welcome back to Jammin' Games. I am Steven here today with Tim. We're going to be trying out some of the new companion lists that popped up in Modern. Tim is a consummate Jund player in every format, and Lurrus fits right in there.
Yep.
Yeah, and go ahead.
I'm going to be running a list similar to one run by the infamous Grim Flayer. It's low to the ground. It's the Jund, not the Rock list, not the Abzan list. Utilizing Seal Fire, main deck Nihil Spellbombs. And it makes me think of this meme I saw the other day, and it's that great Thanos and Gamora meme where the young Gamora is asking, "What did it cost you?" And it says her face is Lurrus, and then Thanos says everything, and it's a playset of 4 Bloodbraid Elves and 4 Lilianas, and that's what it felt like building this. And I think just thinking of it as a completely different deck and kind of leveraging Wrenn Six, and some of the high Jund had kind of shied away from some of the really high octane spells like Maelstrom Pulse, Kolaghan, maybe as a one of or the side relegated sideboard. This deck can fully utilize the most impactful spells in those 3 colors, namely Maelstrom Pulse, Kolaghan's Command.
Yeah. And I'm going to be playing the 5-color Yorion list, which I thought was an answer to the Lurrus problem, because it's a grindy deck that doesn't have to play 2 CMC threats. But what you're saying about playing the high-octane spells means that they've already started to adapt to that. You're going to play the weenie creatures, but you have these big spells to take out on bigger threats, and you're just going to grind me out. We'll find out. It's going to be some grindy
I'm excited
matches.
for it, yeah.
Which
one looks like a cat?
Kind of that one. It's black and white.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Okay, all right. So I'm not going to cut your deck at all.
Okay.
And you have to go lands it back. I don't know if you can.
I can do it. I've already converted. Okay.
All right. So we have to reveal our cards. This is my Yorion. This is his Lurrus.
That's Lurrus.
I promise you. Does your opponent get to verify that your deck meets the restrictions after the game?
You know, I don't know, but we don't live in a paper magic world yet.
Yeah, that's true.
But I will tell you that my gut feeling is that if someone plays a card that contradicts the deck building requirement of companion, you just call for a judge, and then they're probably executed. That's what I think happens. Nancy Pelosi comes and executes them.
You are technically Wyatt, so you're on the play.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna move this over here.
I'll keep. Yeah, no problem. Okay. I'll keep my hand.
Yep.
In turn 1, I'm going to do what all Jund players like to do. I'm going to Inquisition of Kozilek you.
Oh boy. So I've got Astrolabe, Time Raveler, Oath of Kaya, Supreme Verdict. 3 lands.
Okay, I'm going to talk this through for the people at home. Some people, I can't take this, but sometimes it's good to take Teferi or just take the threat that that the most powerful spell that kind of ensures their inevitability. This is a really value positive thing to take too. But knowing that this is 2 turns away, I'm going to be sleazy enough, and then I'm on the play. The highest value would be to take Teferi, but this generates so much value. Taking people off of turn 1 Astrolabe is
I am so beat up about that. Astrolabe is easily the best card in this deck in most formats. So yeah.
You probably just rip another one. But
no, I did not. I wish it did. So I'm just going to go Windswept Heath and I'll pass.
Okay. Adapt.
This deck also has Tri-lands in it, which I am so excited about.
How have they been?
Amazing. They're Tri-lands. You can fetch
I think they're super cool.
They're outstanding.
So in this case here, I've got some options. I've got time. I'm going to try to get my value off it while I can. I'm going to run out under this.
Yep.
Untapped and play Bob. Because an uncontested Bob, he'll be uncontested for a little bit. But having a Bob around and at least draw me a card in the meantime is always valuable.
So this is an Opulent Palace. It looks like an Opulent Palace, but it's not.
It's the Triumph.
It's just an optical illusion. Yeah. So you know that I'm going to turn off with a Kaying it, so you're going to get at least 1 card out of it.
We'll get 1 card out of it.
And you can Lurrus it back.
I can Lurrus it back, and I can get chip in some damage. Not the worst thing.
Big plays. Okay. Right. And I'm going to go. Wow.
That good, huh?
No. So I drew this, but I didn't fetch in such a way that I can cast it on this turn, which is an MLG play. I'm just going to play a fetch land and send it back to you.
You love to see it. You love to
really
see
do.
it. Reveal. Draw.
Yep.
And there's nothing we like more than, as Jund players than painless Bob triggers. Although this matchup I could give, I
don't think it matters.
I don't think it matters. I could flip a Huntmaster of the Fells if I wasn't playing Lurrus and be okay with it. I'm gonna actually. I think the first thing I'll do will be I'm gonna chip in.
No blocks.
No blocks. No blocks. No blocks. You're gonna come in and kill that. So I could make the decision tough for him. And I could get Lurrus, so that way he's got to either answer Lurrus or Bob. And either way is value positive for me. I know he has an answer to... He can't answer both of them next turn. So he'll probably have to answer Lurrus. Or I could just apply pressure. Well, you know, I'm excited. I haven't tried out Lurrus. So
I would think you hold Lurrus until you can get a card out of him.
To get a card at him?
Do you not?
Yeah, you're probably right.
Do you have another threat?
I have lots of threats.
Yeah, I would. So if I was on that side of the table, I would definitely want to be able to immediately cast something out of my graveyard.
Yeah, have the Bauble, have the...
Something, yeah.
I'll grab the Blood Crypt.
Okay, all right. Another 15.
Another 15. And I've already drawn off Bob. So I think maybe the move here is just get on the value train. So I think I'm going to run out a Tarmogoyf and a Nihil Spellbomb.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tarmogoyf.
Yep.
Spellbomb.
Tarmogoyf's 3/4?
Best turn. He is artifact, sorcery, land, 3/4, yeah.
Yep. So I did not realize I needed red and white on the same turn.
Well, you didn't know because you didn't...
Well, I should have... So one of the only forms in this deck is Lightning Helix.
Oh,
and I
but
should
it's
have
still an 80 card deck,
in such a way to, like, if I did draw... I guess that's true. I'm playing 80 cards.
You're playing 80 fucking
Whatever,
cards.
man. It doesn't matter what I do.
And which triumph is that? That's just the team. They're representing their actual triumph.
Yeah,
so it's team or triumph.
Yep.
Sure.
Oh, right.
I think you're right about the... I've never played with Lurrus. I think you're right.
It's tough.
Guaranteed value is like the way to go.
Yeah. All right, so he can really attack me for a great deal of damage next turn. Not a huge fan of that, so I'm going to go with a
5.
Scalding Tarn.
Mm-hmm. You have Teferi, you have Kaya, you have the Helix. So it's probably going to be the Oath of Kaya or Teferi.
What do I have in my hand? All right, so I need... Gosh, this deck sucks. There's so many cards in it. You have to fetch so often. I apologize to everyone.
That's okay.
It's agonizing.
I love how like Wizards like we're not gonna. It's like we don't want any shuffling. Shuffling is bad for Magic.
Yeah.
And then
I don't want that one. God. Well, so I typically play decks that don't have fetches in them because I specifically dislike doing this. But like, I want to play 5 colors, you know. And you took my... Is there not one of those lands in this deck? So the other big things, I don't know what's in this deck. I was going to get...
This is not a Niv pile, this is like a...
It is a Niv pile.
But it has this Healy combo in it.
It has Healy combo, it has Glittering Wishes. It is literally, it's just a mess of cards. So if there's not a Sacred Fountain in this deck, there's not. It's going to be that Temple Garden right there.
Oh man, you should run... you should really run the Resto Kiki. That just seems like such a...
I think the triple red's super hard to get.
Even with Astrolabes?
I mean, yeah.
Well, if you're courting him out, if you're tutoring him out, but think about it, if you're gonna play like Bring to Light and Cord, you're never really like redding him anyway, right?
Yeah, I mean technically yes. So let's go to. I'm gonna go with a Lightning Helix here.
Sure.
Then I'm gonna go Abundant
1,
Growth.
2, 3.
Here, I'm gonna draw a card.
What's Abundant Growth do? Just makes it produce mana in any
Taps
color?
or any color.
Okay, my turn.
I'm actually gonna put it over here. It looked like I did that, but I didn't.
No problem.
And I'll say go ahead.
Okay, untap. So he's still holding Kaya. He's still holding.
Yeah, these have been an action-packed small number of turns. I have Kaya, Teferi, Supreme Verdict. You know about.
Yep.
This is only turn 3, but we made a lot of decisions.
Yeah. Which is kind of fun. He's now 4, 5, 6.
Instant sorcery, land, creature, artifact. He's 5/6.
5/6.
Jesus.
He's a 5/6. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to pop this. No, I'm not. I'm going to attack first.
Take 5. That's good.
And then I'm going to pop the Spellbomb.
Good sync, dog.
Draw a card. I know he has Supreme Verdict in hand. So I think I'm not so with Lurrus. I'm not that afraid of Seal. I'm not that afraid of that card anymore. So I'm gonna force your hand into Supreme Verdict.
Yeah.
Pass turn.
All right. So I think he's correct. I do just have to shock myself and Supreme Verdict him here.
Yep.
There's really not another option.
So that way, like,
Good.
It's not the worst. Excellent.
Yeah, I don't think you can afford to not commit something to the board on that turn.
Yeah. So this turn, I'm going to play Blackcleave Cliffs tapped. And I'm going to run out Tarmogoyf.
God, that's a big Tarmogoyf.
And then I'm going to tell him that if he wants to bounce I have the one way to kill his Teferi.
Thanks.
Best turn.
All right. So oh fudge. I was just gonna cast my Niv Mizzet from Exile. I thought it was a commander and I had a Niv Mizzet all the time. I do not have a Niv Mizzet. So I
have a Blink Dog.
I think that him having that Seal of Fire stinks, but I really just have got to kill. So blue, white, one. I just got to get this Tarmogoyf to not just harass the shit out of me. Yeah.
Draw a card,
Yep.
and then I will sack this to destroy.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, I want someone, anybody watching there on
Wrenn Six.
all of you viewers down in YouTube land, could somebody please create a Yorion Valkor from Neverending Story altar for us? If you do. And I also want someone to make like a Wrenn Six that's like Rocket and Groot, Yeah. Dude, that'd be cool. Land for turn.
Sure.
I know he's still holding the...
You know about Kaya... Oh, the Kaya?
Mm-hmm. Okay. The way to do this would be... I'm going to tap black, green.
Sure.
And play Lurrus.
That's very
of
good.
the Dream Den. And then I can't remember how impactful Wrenn Six is. I just know he's really good. I'm going to play this from my graveyard.
Yep.
And I would like to hit Wrenn Six, and then I'm going to bolt Wrenn Six.
Wrenn Six is kill.
And then I'll pass turn.
I really wanted that Wrenn Six to draw me some more lands, so it seems like a decent line. That dice just doesn't need to be on the table anymore. I'm going to fetch with this. I think I'm going to just get a force here.
Does it take life?
It does, yeah.
I'm so used to using Fabled Passage that I finally broke my conditioning of like taking life, and then I'm like playing Modern again. I'm like, oh wait,
oh my goodness,
fetching does hurt me.
Yeah, I don't think it really matters. I'm just getting an island there because that's what I wanted.
Sure.
The only one with the wrong art.
I did not know Seal of Fire was reprinting in Dissension until
just now.
Until just now.
Yeah,
I knew it was like in Nemesis or something.
Yeah. 3, 4, 6. I'm going to go with a full power Coward's Guile. So you sack a creature.
Sure.
Exile cards from your graveyard.
My whole graveyard?
Yeah.
Sack creature? Okay.
You sack the creature first.
Yep.
And then you exile it. And then I make a 1/1 and I gain 4 life. That card has so much text on it.
All right, my turn?
Yeah, go ahead.
Son of a bitch. Draw a card. So you have a
1/1 flyer.
Cards in hand?
2.
They are... Oh, I know. It's
Oath
of Kaya and Mystery.
Mystery card. Could be anything, even a boat.
Could be a big Tarmogoyf. He's not too big. He's Planeswalker, Instant, Sorcery, Land.
4. That's quite large.
That's actually pretty big.
Yeah.
Okay. Pass turn.
All right, sure.
All right.
Okay, so let's go. Do I have a lot of mana here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is going to be blue.
Blink your token with you.
Ooh, 1. Because I need green, I am
Bring to
one
light?
colored mana short. No.
Yeah.
I have an Uro that I can almost cast and get back right now. And I'd like to very much, but I just not in the cards, man. So let's see if I draw a lucky land here. Did I play a land this turn?
Yeah.
I don't have land in my hand, so I definitely played it. So I'm going to go with an Uro. He dies, I get 3 life. And draw this card. Oh, big moves. So I got a lot of stuff. I think 4. I'm gonna go with the Felidar Guardian, and I'm gonna exile this or trigger.
Yeah.
Exile this. I'll return it to the battlefield on this mountain. I'm gonna draw a card, and that's all I got. I'll pass.
2 cards in hand.
Yep.
It's a 1/4. Yeah. On tap. Draw. I'll Thoughtseize you. What you got going on?
Glittering Wish, Oath of Kaya.
I think you're a Glittering Wish.
Yeah, you do. Because I was gonna get a Niv Mizzet and be really excited about it.
No way, dude. Don't do that. I'll attack you with Tarmogoyf.
I'm just gonna block there.
Sure.
It is kill.
Pass.
To no real reason, I'm gonna look up the exact text on Yorion because this Blue Eyes White Dragon does not have all the.
He's 5 to cast.
Yep, 4/5.
Is hybrid
Flying.
Azorius. He's a 4/5 flying, and he can flicker any number of permanents you control.
Well, they come back at end step, not
End step.
immediately, which I
Okay.
think is like, I'd rather it was immediately. Thanks, Yorion. You're great. All right, so
So you flicker your Uro, it'll die, and you'll escape it, right?
yeah, because I did not escape it. Correct.
Okay.
So I'm gonna pay 4 here with this Uro right here.
What are you exiling?
So what do you have? You have sorcery?
I got sorcery.
I'm gonna take these 5 non-sorceries out. So your glyph's a 1/2. I'm gonna draw a card. I'm gonna gain 3 life, and I'm gonna put Stomping Ground into play for Yorion, and I'm gonna put this into play here, and then I'll do 3.
You mean Euro?
Euro, yeah, they all have about the same name. Well, it's okay.
To the.
I'd like to do 3 there, please.
Caesar, what is he? A 1/2?
Yep.
Yeah, you got me. But I'm still gonna kill that son of a bitch.
So he does not die.
Well, it'll be. Oh yeah. So he'll.
What a blowout! Tim's too good.
Got him.
Can't beat him. Cannot beat him.
Took the lightning bolt trick. Except I almost beat myself because I was like, he's still dead.
Did I gain life?
You did.
Or something?
You were at 17. You were
All
at
right.
20.
Oh, I gained life from Kaya as well.
Oh yeah, just gain life. No cards in hand. Got that.
No cards in hand. 1 Yorion in exile.
Let's go. Wrenn Six.
Yeah.
We'll uptick. No target.
Sure.
And I really don't think you can kill him. I'm just gonna.
Yeah, I'll take 3.
Pass turn.
All right. Time to draw something good as 80
On your
card
draw
deck.
step, I'm gonna discard. You can discard, and I'm gonna bolt you for 2.
Joke's on you, that card was terrible. All right, so now, I mean, I guess I am playing Modern, so I do have a Blue Eyes White Dragon in exile. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep.
I am going to use my Yorion.
Yeah.
I'm going to exile this, this, and this, and they'll come back in my end step.
Oh, that's great. Yeah.
So all these leave. They come back in end step. Oath. Oh, I should have attacked first.
I know.
Fudge. I'm letting it grow.
I was like, fuck, you just killed her.
Yeah, so I'm going to draw a card here.
Yeah.
I'm going to do 3 damage there.
Yeah.
I am going to blink this with Felidar Guardian.
Yeah.
And when it comes back, I'll do 3 damage there.
Yeah.
Nice. 6. And then I'll pass.
Hold on. Come on, little Tarmogoyf. You're holding the line. Holding the line, little guy. He's a 4/5.
4/5 flyer.
My guy. What is my Goyf?
I got Sorcerer Creature.
I've got instant Planeswalker.
That's a 4/5.
4/5 beat down.
I'll attack.
I'm gonna go no blocks.
Shields down. Pass turn.
All right. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna draw. I mean, I'll look at my sideboard for unrelated reasons.
Yeah, Glittering Wish.
No. All right, so I can go for a few things here.
Okay.
I'm gonna get cute, and so I'm gonna go green, no white, green Glittering Wish.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get the Saheeli Rai.
All right, guys. Game over. Okay, listen.
Okay.
The
All right,
thing
let's talk
is-
about it.
I'll talk about it. I let it go too long against a deck that wants to go long, and that guy's pretty sweet.
Who? Yorion?
Yeah.
Yeah, I went up 3 cards like just right away.
Yeah, that was
just
really good.
immediately did that. Yeah.
I probably left some on the table, but that was right.
All right, I will be on the play for this one. Do you think I sideboard in this deck?
Wait, do you want to do a sideboard now?
No. We'll play 1, 2 pre-board, 2 post-board.
Sure.
Um,
What do you sideboard for this
I
again?
don't think I do. Because I have the Glittering Wishes, I think it's better to just leave it all on the sideboard so I can go get it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
Yeah,
cool.
it's
Like
fine.
you got the Vivian that does that. You got the Karn that does that. I think cards that like Fae of Wishes. I think I don't know. I'm someone who doesn't really pilot those decks. I don't know.
What the strategy
Maybe
is.
somebody watching knows like
Yeah.
what the strategy is for decks that wish or. So would you call that cycle? Of things?
Wishboard.
Wishboard. You wishboard decks. Yeah.
I think against decks that are fast, where I don't have the extra turn to take off to go wish for it, I probably bring the cards in because either I draw them and cast them and win, or I don't, or if I wish for them, I'm going to die because I'm too slow. I think you do that there. But against fair matchups, I'm pretty sure you would probably just like leave the cards on the board.
Well, here's my hot take after one game, which
Sure.
is hot. It's going to be totally hot because it's just been one game. But I will tell you, the one thing I love about Jund that I don't feel like I'm getting from Lurrus Jund is that, like, I think Jund is like the apex predator of mid-range decks. I thought so. I think it pleases the format. I think it's good. Interaction, I think it's good against other mid-range decks. But I feel like this deck, to kind of like accommodate Lurrus, is like going so small package that it doesn't have like sometimes like if you get a Liliana online, she can just run away from the game. I don't think I have that.
Then I'm just going over the top of you.
1, 2, 3. Makes me feel like I want to run more Kroxa. I feel like Kroxa is like a haymaker. This deck feels like it has less haymakers.
I'm good here.
Good as well. Go for it.
1 step to go.
Drop. Blackcleave Cliffs go.
I'm going to fetch. I should have waited. I should have done it earlier. Sorry, everyone's going to have to sit here and watch. I found it right away. What a play.
You got it.
This guy's unbeatable. Did I get the right land? God, I hope I did.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, 100% right land. Instantly good decisions.
Teamerland.
That's why they call him Stephen Brantley.
Brant.
I say my first and last name on here a lot. I'm not sure if that's bad.
My last name is Toronto.
After the city. Good.
That's a good last name. Yeah. Drop. I think the move here is Verdant Catacombs. And I'll pop it.
All right. You can go to 12. That's very low.
No. I'm going to get... I'm going to get this. I'm going to go to 17.
Sure.
I'm going to play Wrenn Six and return the Verdant Catacombs to my hand.
That's a good
Unless
play.
you have a mana leak.
I don't. I wish I did. I'm going to fetch, I'm going to get a swamp, and I'm going to Abrupt Decay your Wrenn Six. We should probably let these cards resolve so that people at home don't have to like wonder what's going on.
Yeah. So
I'll
I'm going to
slow
have
down.
2.
I'll slow down.
I'm going to play Wrenn Six. It's
Yeah.
going to go. It starts at 3 loyalty. I'm going to uptick it to 4 loyalty.
That's good loyalty.
And then return him to hand, and then without the stack, and then
I'll let it resolve.
he has a resolve, and then it's going to go.
Then I'll Abrupt Decay. No.
Alright.
All right. This is a 5-color deck that can fetch a basic on turn 2 and have great mana.
Get out.
It is crazy how good this deck is, or how good like just mana is nuts. So I've been playing decks without fetch lands, and they suck. They're not nearly as good as decks with them. I'll pass.
Pillar Perune.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. I kind of like that how Sailfire kind of stonewalls to Fairy.
Mhm.
If you had Fairy last turn, you wish would have run it out.
Oh my god, yeah.
So he doesn't have it. They could do like a threat plus a Sailfire's backup. First, I'm gonna play a Goose.
Sure.
Play Bloodstained Mire.
Sure.
Pop that.
I'll respond to the fetch.
Sure.
I'm gonna go Kolaghan's 2 here, you discard.
2 here, I discard?
Yep.
Sure. I will discard Verdant Catacombs.
Got it. I guess that's not that good because I saw the Wrenn Six give you that back.
Yeah.
You know, whatever, Tim.
Hey, I'm gonna Blood Crypt tapped.
Sure.
And then I'll just pester.
Okay, alright.
He's playing Kolaghan's Command. Interesting. He's playing 5-color Jund.
Yeah, it's actually, I think that it's hard to play a fair deck that's not this because of Arkham's Astrolabe.
Master.
Yeah, you just get to play every good card in the format.
Dang.
And there's really nothing better than that. I have a Wolf over here, I'm pretty sure about it.
Yeah, my turn?
Nope, I was wrong. It's going to be this Pokemon card. Oh no, here's a Wolf. I got one.
Alright, my
Yeah,
turn?
yeah, go ahead.
Okay. We're now a Bloodstained Mire.
Sure.
And if no one plays a spell, he flips.
Yeah.
Well, and I think the first thing I have to do is Seal Fire and sack it to kill that.
That's very good.
And then I'll pass turn.
There's just 3-2. I was curious about that.
He's 3-2.
Doesn't really matter now that you kill my burrow, but you know, for the time.
Playing
So
Huntmaster, you're still playing Jund cards.
Arkham's Astrolabe is all start.
Okay.
Best card in every format.
Crack this, go to 15.
Sure.
We'll get. I think just what I could Bloodstained. I'll get a Actually, a swamp.
Okay.
And then I would like to just do that. Nothing fishy going on here.
Alright. I'm going to safe right quest. I can search my library for forest or plains, put it in my hand. I'm just going to get a standard issue forest, and I'm going to play that as my land for the turn.
Okay.
And I don't think I have anything else here. I'm going to get in for 2, actually.
I'm going to Kolaghan's Command.
Oh, Kolaghan. That was pretty strong, bro.
Oh, Kolaghan, man.
Go
My
ahead.
turn. Oh, man. Kolaghan's Command is sweet.
I could have played Yorion there as a 4/5, but I just don't think that's what this deck's trying to do.
Okay. I don't know. Maybe. Okay, tell me if this.
I will tell you. I will be very
Tell me if
judgmental of
this.
this.
Be judgmental.
Ugh, gross, terrible, bad.
Bad idea. 13.
Yeah.
Wrenn Six.
Yes. That is an outstanding line.
And then I think I'm going to uptick to return the Bloodstained. Actually, I'm going to return the Verdant Catacombs.
Sure.
Then I'll pass turn.
Alright, so I got a lot of options here. I honestly I don't like any of them. So, what's in my graveyard? Nothing good. And I think I just have to go with a pillar.
The Prunes.
And then I'm just gonna go Yorion, no value at all.
Sure.
And I am going
Play pillar for turns.
to. So if I exile, can I exile? Is it another permanent? Can I exile my Yorion and just keep doing that stupid
another
stuff?
permanent.
That's it. That's all I got. Go ahead.
Okay. He's 5. Draw.
Yep.
Or she. They.
Excuse me.
I don't want to gender this. Yorion.
It's a Sky Dragon.
Sky Dragon. Please, somebody in YouTube land, please make us the Valcor. He was a Sky Dragon, right? He's like a dog dragon.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, do lots of things. I think he's a 4/5.
That's it.
It's a big butt.
Yeah.
Tarmogoyf?
Yeah. Instant sorcery, land, creature, artifact, enchantment.
Yeah.
6/7. Good God. All right.
I would like to... Assassin's Trophy or Yorion.
Oh, sure. Let me go get a basic out of here.
Play the Seal of Fire from my graveyard.
Sure.
I'll uptick Wrenn Six and return a Bloodstained Mire.
Yep.
I still don't play land for turn, right?
I don't think so, no.
Ooh, what a push. I'm going to change that.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to play that Seal of
You don't
Fire.
want to seal. That's dumb.
That's dumb. So since I haven't played the land yet, I will play the Verdant Catacombs return last term. Pop that, get my forest, and I'll play Scooze, I think.
That's pretty good.
And then I'll Crundle in for 3.
No blocks.
I need 3.
Cool. All right. So let's go 4. I'll go Supreme Verdict.
I was like, I'm soft to a verdict.
Wrenn Six. I'm going to plus on a land. It's going to be a 1 Swept Tooth. I'll play that for turn.
Sure.
And then I'm just going to pass.
Okay. Tap.
Yep. So we both blown our companions. 10 has 2 cards in his hand.
4 cards in my hand, dog.
Do you have 4 cards
Yeah,
in
Wrenn
hand?
Six.
Jesus, yeah.
Okay. I would like to... Cards are in 2?
2.
Okay. I'm going to tap... Play... Oh, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm going to play Tarmogoyf.
Okay.
I'm going to play a land for turn.
Sure.
And I'm going to uptick Wrenn and return a
Catacombs.
Verdant Catacombs to my hand.
Sure.
And then I will pass turn. Power toughness of this guy is
I'm
a
going to fetch.
creature, enchantment, instant, land on my side, 4/5. You have sorcery.
Get in there, dude.
I'm just trying to think. Sorcery, artifact. Holy shit. Is this holy shoot. What is this power toughness of that? Is that 6/7?
It's a 6/7.
7 8. Instant, sorcery,
land,
creature, land,
Artifact enchantment.
artifact, enchantment. Oh, no planeswalker.
6. Little baby Tarmogoyf.
Oh, man. He's only 6/7. We should have brought my Tarmogoyf die.
Do you have a Tarmogoyf face?
I do.
That's amazing.
It's it's really cool. It's like steel and it's a wheel.
I would love for this to be a Niv Mizzet.
Please don't be able
Well, it was smart moves by Steven. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Shut
5.
the are you serious?
Yeah.
His top deck is
I'll
Niv
bring to
Mizzet?
light. I'm gonna bring to light.
Oh, yeah. So that's still Niv Mizzet.
It's always a Niv Mizzet. Yeah. So let's go get that guy. He's a 6/6. Not big enough to kill a 6/7, incidentally. But your boy's planning on getting very lucky with the top 7 cards in my library. Didn't leave up white. Do I have a fetch land in my hand? 100% do. So smart. So thin. Release 10 cards. So I've got Boros, Skrull. What's that one called?
Azorius.
Azorius, is it? Yeah, just those. That's it.
Pretty good.
Yep. All right. So he's going to come back to my hand. Wow, that's a lot of planeswalkers. And Saheeli can just make a copy of Niv Mizzet for 100% sure. I'm going to fetch. I saw the snow color
Okay, God.
planes down here.
Man, guys. Not looking good for the good guys.
Timmy T's of the world.
Good guys.
That's what they call them.
The
All
good
right.
guys.
All right. So I'm going to put those there. I'm going to get weird. Timmy, do you have removal? Could you just tell me real quick?
If I have removal?
Yeah, don't actually. I'm being facetious. Because it would make my decision so much easier if you could. So I can try and get greedy and Saheeli to copy my Niv Mizzet, draw some cards, and attack his Wrenn Six.
Attack it with who?
The copy of that I make of Niv.
Gets haste?
Yeah. but I have to trade my entire Niv Mizzet for that, which I'm not a huge fan of. I like the guy. He's a good friend of mine. So I think I'm just going to go with a Time Raveler here. I'm going to unsummon your Goyf.
Sure.
And I'm going to draw a card.
I'm gonna pop this. Get it.
Do you need to cast instant or sorcery before Fairy resolves?
No.
Okay.
So just get. I'm just fetching first. Stomping Ground.
And I'm going to plus my Wrenn Six to get this Flooded Strand back. Specifically that one. It's a lucky Flooded Strand.
Everything bad I was saying about Assassin's Trophy before, I take it. I take it back.
Yeah, I think this matchup's kind of the reason you need
I
it.
know. My turn?
Yeah, you're good.
Draw. He's got a lot of good cards in his hands, folks.
Yeah, I do. Good
All
God,
you
there's so
watching
many
at
cards.
home, don't worry. The good guys are going to pull out of this one. So the first thing I'm going to do is Inquisition of Kozilek to take one of his cool cards.
So we got Wrenn Six, Saheeli, and Lightning Helix, and 3 lands.
I think I'm going to take the Saheeli.
Oh, because it goes infinite and does 1,000 different things? Good choice.
Yeah,
man.
because it could flicker your guy and give you
10 free
ET
cards.
10 free cards.
Yeah.
And then I think the move is to just ping, because he's going to die anyway. Oh, well, he's at 6. He could go up, but then he could just ping it. So I'm just going to ping his Teferi.
That's smart.
And then I'm going to run out Thick Daddy Mac. And then I'm going to play a Woody Foots.
Woody
and then
Foots.
I'm going to pass turn.
All right, so I'm going to get a pretty big hit off of this Goyf if I attack his
7-8
Wrenn
now.
But man, do I want that Wrenn Six dead. Alternatively, I could try to... Yeah. I think I should have to start off by attacking Wrenn Six. Wrenn Six. Game over, bruv. You tried.
You made your... Don't worry.
So my Wrenn Six is probably dead as well.
Pop this.
Fetching.
Yep.
Do you have effects or are you just fetching?
Just fetching.
Just fetching, no effects.
No, man. Just fetching.
So I'm going to play my 10th land and have nothing to do with it. But that's, you know what, that's fine.
Classic. It's kind of cool.
Yeah. So he's going to attack my Wrenn Six. I don't really care about that, if I'm honest, guys. I really wish... So these lands have cycling. I really wish I had one in my hand, because I should be drawing cards off it every single turn.
It's like a poor man's Baron Moore.
Yeah, for 3. I'm going to get this Prismatic Vista back to my hand.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to invite you to attack that Wrenn Six. 3,
Sure.
6. These just free attacks. No cost.
No jerks.
And then I'm going to pass.
Sure. Drop.
Tim is a smug Frenchman now.
Oh, man. That was actually my George Costanza lap.
Was it really?
Yeah, 7 or 6.
I haven't watched the show in a while. I'm sure it was a good one. I should have picked it up.
Okay. I'm going to play...
Nope, not that.
Okay, what I have... I know you have a Lightning Helix still in your hand.
And Wrenn Six.
And a Wrenn Six. Well, what do you have in your graveyard? Nothing to worry about. I have a Kolaghan's command in my hand.
Okay.
So I'm just thinking if I reanimate my Lurrus, it's just going to eat a... I will have a chance to play something off of it.
You'll get priority once it
I'll
resolves.
get priority once it resolves. So the best thing I'll bring back would be... You know, I'm going to make the decision tough for you. So I will play that. I will play the Kolaghan's command. I think you have 2 removals. I'm going to... The modes I will choose will be You discard, and I return a creature from graveyard to my hand. I'll return Lurrus.
Sure. I'm going to discard a Prismatic Vista.
So I should probably play the Lurrus and then play Wrenn Six, I think. So I just have my own Wrenn Six. Because that way...
Ooh, would you have another Goyf?
What's up? Would you run another Goyf out?
So there's some question there because
What do you think?
the
I could play-
Goyf is a goddamn 7/8, right? So like there's that on the front side. It's so big. But the other problem is that if I draw Supreme Verdict, you're all overloaded on one type of threat.
Yeah, I know.
So I can pretty much for free wipe you. But if I don't draw a Verdict, the Goyfs are going to kill me incredibly quickly. So I don't know. Wrenn Six,
call.
yeah, I would be way happier if you got a Wrenn Six. That's what I would feel.
So I'll get the Goyf then.
All right, to make your buddy upset.
And then I will... and then I will play a land for turn.
Yep.
And pass turn.
I'm going to fetch. Because I don't want to draw whatever's on top of my library. It was a Felidar Guardian. That would have been so good. I'm so stupid. I can't believe I even came in today.
Never look, buddy.
You always look and then you hate yourself. That's the system. It's called the Wesco check. And I'm pretty sure Craig Wesco hated himself.
Who's that?
He's just a guy who would always check the top of his library when he mulliganed or something. He'd be like, I should have had it.
Never do it. I never do it. I never do it. I really don't. I'm like PTSD about it. I'm always like, no.
All right. So I'm in a pickle here because I'm going to die real fast. Let's start. I have to kill this. Yeah. Because if I don't, he's going to run me out of the gym with it. And then I'm going to go with Utopia Sprawl on this forest.
Now I see why the other decks are running. Remember I said some of these lists are running 4 Kolaghan? I can see why now. It's an incredibly high octane spell.
Yep.
It becomes... those spells become your mid-range threats.
Alright, so I'm going to plus here. And I'm going to get back something stupid I don't care about. Once I guess. And then I'm going to pass. So,
I'm going to pop this because I usually would save that for like a Tireless Tracker or I'd save it for Push, but Push is so dead.
I didn't play a land this turn.
You could be lying, but
I don't think it matters,
think
honestly.
You are lying.
I am. This is a long con. Did you lose life to that?
I did.
No, you didn't. You were 13, you liar.
No, I'm saying I do lose life to that.
Okay. Did I play land this turn?
Wait, you just said it. Wait. Well, the video will tell.
Yeah, I think I did. I think I played the Snow-Covered Forest this turn. No, I didn't. Yes, I may have. I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Draw?
Yep.
All right. At this point, I'm not worried about Wrenn Six. I'm coming at you.
Yeah. So I could eat 14 here, which means I'm dead next turn. And I don't know if you've seen my hand, but it's these 4 lands.
I've been tracking at least 2 lands.
Yeah, so I don't know. So if I block here, I take 7 and I go to 12, which means I'm dead next turn. If I don't block, I have a chance to draw something that flickers my Niv Mizzet and gives me 10 cards for free. So I think that's the out I have to play to. I'm just going to no blocks.
Wait.
All right, I don't know if you had like a Tarfire or something to just kill me.
Tarfire, I wish. A Bauble.
I'm
going to play Bauble, and then I'll Bauble you.
Well, what is this one? I'll show you. Can show the camera too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm dead. All right, pass turn.
That sounds like he's probably not dead. All right, cool. I'm going to go ahead and die to that.
Okay.
All right.
So that was interesting. Lurrus was able to outgrind. I think if I could build this again, I think I would go more. I think I might go 3 Kolaghan's commands.
Yeah. Rebuying your Lurrus is fucking nice.
It's really good. Yeah, I've heard some folks running as like an Earth build. They run like a Hex Drinker and Unearth and just Unearth. Even unearthing a Kroxa sometimes when it gets grindy.
Yes.
I think maybe more Kroxas. So I'm learning a lot about this deck. I don't know how. I think maybe the Seal Fires as a one-up. I think it's too cute.
I think unearthing, or not even unearthing, casting Kroxa with Lurrus, not having to exile the card, just having an emblem that's half of a Blightning is like very good.
I know. I think that should be the combo we run around.
All right, do you want a board?
Yeah, it's board. You're not gonna board anything. So this is my board. I've got Veil of Summers. I mean, it could blow out his removal.
Yes. It draws a card. I'm going to cast a lot of black spells.
He'll cast a lot of black spells. I'll at least draw a card. I could play Grave Hate against his Uro, but I don't know how.
I don't think that's that good.
I don't know how many Uros he's running. He's not running the Dryad, correct? So I don't want to run my
I
Boils.
shuffled that Yorion into my deck. I'm so stupid.
Collective Brutality might be nice to take spells from his hand. Engineer Explosives. I mean, Pillage could be interesting to kind of take him off of his land plan. It also blows up an Astrolabe. What do I have that I would want to take out? That don't feel like I think the Steel Fire against Teferi is actually kind of cool though. The Abrupt Decay is cool. It doesn't really answer Teferi. One thing I'm missing that I feel like this deck has the original Jund has a real advantage against these Niv piles is the original Jund gets to play Ashiok, and Ashiok is the hammer. Really against those decks they can't search and trim a Steel Fire. The Wrenn Six doesn't really have any X1 pings.
Steel Fire seems really underwhelming against me.
I think Steel Fire's got to go. I think I'll shave a Wrenn Six. And maybe I just really want to cheese him out with Veil Summers. At least one. I could Surgical. I could try to exile and Surgical his... I could try to Surgical his Niv.
I have him in the sideboard. You don't ever want to bring Surgicals in a fair matchup.
Yeah. You bored him. Okay. Actually, he's gonna hit his land. I don't think Pillage is the best.
I don't think so either.
EEs. I'm not gonna hit anything big enough. Shadowspear could be cool. Shadowspear and a Tarmogoyf could be kind of sweet. Does he have anything that's like hexproof? Not really.
No.
So maybe we want to go Veil Summer. I think Veil Summer is just like the best card in Magic. I think it's up there. I'm gonna go put some Veil Summers in and maybe a Collective Brutality to just for a little more hand hate. So I gotta take out one more card, which will be a Lightning Bolt. It's pretty underwhelming in this matchup.
Sure. Do you trim? No, you don't trim discard here, do you?
What's up?
You don't trim discard here?
I don't want to trim discard here because I like.
No, not discard.
I mean, if I trimmed any discard, it would probably be Inquisition of Kozilek because I feel like you're just more mid-range.
Pretty high in CMC too, some places.
Yeah.
I thought I had that game, by the way.
I thought you did too. I don't know what the turning point was. Maybe we'll have to go back and watch. I don't know.
I think my Naked Yorion was. I think so. I drew when I cast the Naked Yorion, it was the only thing I had to do, and so I didn't get any value out of my companion, whereas you got 3 cards out of yours. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I think that's probably the turning point. Was my companion did nothing, and I think you had a Goyf or something that I needed the Yorion to fight. I'm not sure.
The Goyfs were better in this matchup than they've been in a while. Lately, against mid-range matchups, Goyf has been pretty underwhelming.
Yeah.
I think Goyf is the card you cut against Bant Snow, for example.
I think you're correct. Yeah.
It just gets out.
Ice Fang, just like
Ice Fang Quaddle.
Yeah.
I just realized this is so stupid, but I just realized that Snow turns on its Death Touch.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And like, if there's a way you could take them off of Snow, you can actually like
blow them out.
Neuter Quaddle. Yeah. I think Quaddle's like one of the best cards.
I think Quaddle's nuts.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm hoping if that they make a instead of a value positive, they make like a depletion or attrition based kind of diametrical pair to it. Kind of like Kroxa to Uro. If they made like a Rakdos, like Anodyne to the Quaddle that made you like discard a card, and you know what I mean?
That'd be too good.
Why?
Flash, Death Touch opponent.
No, not Death Touch. I was thinking it was like Flash. It was almost like 2 for a 1/1 Flash haste. Make him either attack, discard a card.
When it attacks, you discard a card?
No, if it does combat damage. So 2 for a 1/1 flying haste, discard a card. But then if they like Kroxa, if they can't discard a card, they take 2. So that way it becomes a real threat.
Sure. I'm good at 7. You can be on the play. I don't know if you want to play full 4 because we're already 45 minutes into this. I think these games are not going to be fast.
Well, let's just
let's just see what happens. Do you want to play against another deck?
No, let's keep it at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Good 7?
Is it a good 7? No, but I'm gonna keep it. I'm not gonna keep it. It's too green heavy. No, glad I looked. I said I never looked. Glad I looked though because it was good.
It's too green heavy.
I had black, but I had a Scooze, a Tarmogoyf, a Veil of Summer. I had no disruption. I did have Nihil Spellbomb. So part of me was like,
that's enough.
No, it's not enough for me. If it was Overgrown Tomb, I would have kept it.
Sure.
Because I had like 2 ways to draw out of it with like low CMC threats.
Yeah.
I'm running 23 lands in a deck that some people are running 21 in. I mean, I'm running 22 lands in a deck that people run a lot less, so. But luckily when you play Companion, guys, it's not like you're really mulliganing. You're just... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh yeah, this is a 7.
Much better hand.
Much better 7. And I will bottom this card, ladies and gentlemen, because it's really bad against him. Okay.
Yep. Good.
Go for it.
You're on the play.
Oh, on the play? Why?
This is how we do it. We always do. So there's we always see the decks on the play once and on the draw once.
Oh, okay. All right. So, what? Pass turn.
All right. Sure. I'm just gonna go tapped 3-color land and pass.
Okay. I will crack that. Get
Sure.
I'll grab a Blood Crypt tapped. Do you think they'll make the shards triomes at some point?
I think they don't want any of the cycles to be incomplete. It doesn't. Do you know what I mean? It just.
Then why don't we have like Blackcleave Cliffs in Pioneer? You know what I mean? It's kind of.
Well, so we've played Modern for 2 years without friendly fetches.
Did we really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's.
Or enemy fetches. We played Modern for 2 years without enemy fetches.
Oh.
Yeah. And so
Enemy fetches?
friendly fetches.
Friendly
the
fetches,
cons
right,
fetches.
yeah, cons
Modern
fetches.
existed for 2 years without that. And so they are willing to let it go for a little while, but they eventually they'll always.
Well, that's
even things
cool.
up.
I totally forgot. Okay, I think the move here is. Go to 17.
Yep.
And I'll play a Collective Brutality. And I will look for an instant sorcery.
I've got 2 Glittering Wishes. You want to take one of them?
Yeah. Cool. Dang. Glittering Wish, Uro, Huntmaster. Good hand.
It's a pretty good hand, yeah.
Pass turn. He's got a
All right.
really nice one.
So I think I just want to proactively Glittering Wish here. So if he takes the card I Glittering Wish for, I'm going to be sad about that. But I kind of have a nice curve set up in front of me.
Yeah.
And I'd like to have Nib Mizzet just right at the top of that curve.
Sure.
I'll pass. Yep.
I'll draw. We'll run out the Verdant Catacombs.
Sure.
And then I'll pass turn.
All right. Nothing to do with 3 mana in a deck full of things that cost less than 3 mana. I am incredibly suspicious of this. I'm going to shock myself. And then I'm going to try an Uro. How do you feel about that?
Sure.
Good. I'll gain some 3 lives. I'm going to draw this card. Put this in my GY. And then I'm going to... So I've got... White. I'd rather go get a green with this. So I'm going to go fetch here. If you don't have any objections. And get... I think I just want a forest here. Sure. And I'm going to cast this Arkham's Astrolabe.
Sure. This.
So I've got white, green, white, red, black. Doesn't matter what I get. All right. And then I'm going to draw from this Astrolabe. Sure. Cool. And I'll pass.
I'm going to blow that up and have you discard a card.
Have me discard a card. I don't really think I care about this Wrenn Six that I have.
All right, my turn.
Yep.
It's a good sign. He doesn't care about Wrenn Six.
Yeah.
I would like to. I'm going to run out my Lurrus.
Yeah.
Play a land, and fortunately, pass turn. I've seen
You can
one
play a land
Mishra's
from your graveyard.
No, it says. I wish it says cast. It doesn't say play.
Gosh, what rotten luck. So I'm gonna go Wooded Foothills.
Do you hear how chipper his voice is? Because he's like in the Palisade. He's like, I got all cool. Gonna get your visit. And he's like, oh yeah, awesome, Tim. Anyway.
Yeah, when there's a game.
He's like a locker room talk right now.
When I'm winning, I'm so much more fun to be around. So I got green, white, blue, black, red. That's all 5 colors, Sim, if you're keeping track.
Yeah. I'm gonna pop this. Keep talking.
And fetch. Keep talking. Sure.
Keep talking, you dirty son of a bitch.
Play a visit. He's back. I'm gonna look at the top 10 cards in my library.
That's a lot of cards.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Okay.
10.
So on, I've
1, 2, 3, 4. Those 4 are gonna go straight into my hand. Indeed. And then I'm just going to pass to you.
Well, I'm going to Veil Summer just to cantrip.
He's
You
black.
cast a black spell.
You did. You figured it out.
It's even a blue spell. It's like a short 2 card draw. Okay, my turn.
That's fine.
Okay, he's got some good stuff. Draw for turn.
Yep.
Cool. Still nothing against my graveyard, which is insanity. Play a land. And then I think I'm gonna Assassin's Trophy your guy.
No.
And then I'm gonna attack you for 3.
No blocks.
1, 2, 3. Right?
Yeah.
And then 1, 2, 3.
Sure. I had really big plans for him, Tim.
I know you. I bet you did. I bet you did.
You have nothing to cast in the graveyard?
There's nothing.
You've gotten really unlucky.
I know.
This
I'm playing
Lurrus is a
it's-
3/2.
I know. It's like a 3/2 Lurrus. But you know what? Sometimes I guess this commander, if you was just like, you just have like a, you have like a bear to cast, or like a hill giant to cast out your like exile zone. Still pretty cool.
All right. So I think I have to just kill that Lurrus with an Assassin's Trophy.
Okay.
So, boom.
Sure. Untapped.
Yeah.
Okay.
Full value. And I think there's nothing I'd rather cast. Gosh. Is there something I'd rather cast? So Tim's got 2 cards in his hand. He doesn't have creatures. That means he probably has removal.
Maybe.
I'm gonna go the Planeswalker route. I'm gonna fetch here, so I can
Sure.
get full value out of. It's unlikely he can sweep my Planeswalkers. He can definitely. So red, green, red, blue. There you go. That's fine. So I'm just gonna cast both of these Planeswalkers, because it's unlikely that Tim can answer both my Planeswalkers and make it untap the threat. I'm gonna feel good about that. So it's gonna be Saheeli Rai, and I'd like to scry 1, and it'll do 1 damage to you.
Sure.
15 even. That can go straight. It's another Wrenn Six. No one wants that. Then I'm going to cast this Wrenn Six and pick up this thing here. Prismatic Vista. And I'll pass to you.
Okay, I'm going to Veil Summer to cantrip.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to tap 3, and I'm going to Kolaghan's command. I'll do 2 here and return my
Sure.
Lurrus to my hand, and then it's my turn.
Yep.
Draw a card. I'll play a land. I will Thoughtseize you.
So I've got Knight of Autumn, Huntmaster, Assassin's Trophy, Teferi Time Raveler, and Fairly Vista.
Guys, there's no way out of this.
Yeah.
I really should just scoop. I mean, I can't get a fucking permanent to save my life.
Yeah.
It's like, give me a break. Ooh, man. I guess I just get rid of the. Well, I mean, it's be hard to deal with this Huntmaster now that I've already used 2 of my Kolaghan's commands. Geez, I don't know. I think I just.
Yeah. They're going to lose to something in my hand. It doesn't really matter what. Yeah.
Veil Summer not that good against him. He's not really doing anything to me. So
Yeah.
I'm taking Veil Summer out. It's cool, draw a card sometimes, but if I'm just playing this as like a shitty opt, like I think it's not.
I think you are the proactive tap out deck, and playing a reactive spell like Veil Summer.
I
feels
know.
kinda
Come
awkward
on, I just
sometimes.
wanted to live the dream and play
It is
the
a
best
cool
card in
card.
Magic.
It is a cool card. I'm not going to tell
I
you.
think it's like one of the. I really do think it's one of the best cards in Magic. I'm gonna, since this is mid rangey, I'm gonna bring in the Shadowspear instead. I think Shadowspear is sweet. And you know what? I'm gonna bring back 1 Wrenn Six, and maybe I'll bring in the other Brutality. So the Brutality was actually pretty good.
Wrenn Six feels stupid. You're like, oh, Wrenn Six, but then you're like slowly just always up cards.
And if it's a mid-range battle, Wrenn Six will eventually get there.
It invalidates your opponent's Kolaghan's commands in a lot of ways. Like, there's a lot of upside. It's boring, but like it's quite good. I discovered that too. I was like, oh, Wrenn Six, I'm winning by so much. What's happening?
And I think like sometimes like you like against if you can like get to resolve against like a blue-white control deck, like you just win.
Oh yeah.
All right, guys, let's keep it respectable. Let's make this a tie. Play for the tie.
This is a crispy 7 I'm going to keep over here.
Love to hear that. All right, you need to cut my deck this time for variance.
Yeah. It was there was too much consistency last time.
Oh, I love it. No, I'm just kidding. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'll keep.
I'm good. So I'm gonna go, and I'm just gonna fetch what's it called, a Tri-land. Being able to fetch,
my turn?
yeah, go ahead. For 3 colors of mana on turn 1 is just like cheating. I used to think this deck was only playable because of Arkham's Astrolabe giving you so many colors of mana, but now that you have the ability to just fetch for that, it is just great. Huge fan. 5 stars.
I'm gonna run out the Bloodstained Mire.
Oh yeah, sure. I'm gonna find this land sooner or later. It's an opulent palace. I don't know what it's called. They're all called Triome.
Triomes.
I feel like that's low effort.
Just call them.
Don't use the word Triome in every single one
Use
of them.
Triumph, but just call them. Just call this the Teamer Triumph. There's some, don't be. I mean, it's in the world of Ikoria, but like,
Come on, guys.
it's called that. Or yeah.
So it's gonna be. I mean, it's gonna be boring. It's gonna be a tapped Temple Garden. I'm gonna pass.
All right, I'm gonna search for a tapped Overgrown Tomb.
Sure.
I like Overgrown Tomb. It's a cool card.
Yeah, it's 2. Yeah.
The first time I started playing the Rock was when Apocalypse, because the card's Spirit Monger. I thought it was so cool.
Everyone thought Spirit Monger was in broke magic. It was good.
It was really good at the time. At the time, it was great because it was
great.
5 for a 6/6.
Yeah, that's a great
And
rate.
even that was like just such a good rate. And,
It wasn't legendary, was it?
No,
No, just
it was
good
just so cool looking. They should reprint it, but make it better. That's mine. If you're listening,
Reprint it, errata it to be a 9/9.
It
cost 2.
Just to take off his Teferi on curve, I'm gonna Thoughtseize.
I've got an Uro, Saheeli, and an Oath of Kaya.
All pretty good. He can get his Uro back, but it's gonna be a while.
Yeah, the Uro is what I was really leaning on for this
I
hand.
think the Uro's gotta go.
Yes, sir.
And then I'll play a Blood Crypt tapped.
Sure.
Pastor? Did you take off my 2 for that?
I did. You lost it already. You don't have it anymore.
Thanks.
I'm going to go get... I think I'm going to have to shock myself here. That's too much. I said 19. That's right. I'm going to get a red-green land.
We're not Saheeli?
Yeah, I'm going to know if that's Saheeli.
Sure.
And then I'm just going to scry 1, and I'll pass to you.
Sure. Does 1 to me?
Does 1. Take it.
Draw. Okay. I play land. He's got
Let me see what it says. This is what I scried. Don't look at it, Tim.
Tarmogoyf
Yeah.
is a instant sorcery creature. He's a 3/4.
Yep.
And was this turn 3?
Yep.
All right, pass turn.
It's my turn. This is turn 3. I'm going to draw a card. I'm going to play the Snook of Worst.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going... plus this. Scry 1.
1.
That's fine. I'll cast a Felidar Guardian.
Did you just win the game?
Yeah, I do. That's what I scribed
Wait,
to the
wait,
top.
wait.
You have interaction? So I'm going
I can fit a push it.
Do you have anything to leave the battlefield?
No, but this will... fuck! No, I didn't. You won.
Do you have a bolt?
Not a bolt.
She goes down to 1 every cycle, so if you
I'm
have...
saying if anybody at home is scared of Lurrus, just play a bigger mid-range pile. I mean, like, I stick to what I said. I think that Jund is a pile of the best cards.
Yes.
It's an attrition-based pile of the best cards, and usually goes over the top with a certain inevitability that this deck doesn't have anymore. I feel like it grinds super well, but granted, I also saw 1 Mishra's Bauble, and most of these decks are predicated upon like bobbling 15 cards. I saw 1 Dark Confidant, and I saw 1 Lurrus. Variance plays into it. Even if you have an 8th card in your hand, you're subject to variance. I had the 8th card in my hand, and I still couldn't even get any value off of it on an uncontested board. So I'm probably gonna play some more games to make my final say on it. But I don't think it's as powerful. It's not. I mean, like, it's not ban worthy. It's not the way I felt when, like, Oko felt ban-worthy.
Yes, Oko
Veil of
was so good.
Summer feels ban-worthy in like Pioneer and in Standard. I don't think this is ban-worthy. I think like Uro is on the power level of Lurrus.
Yeah.
In these formats. I'm sure in Legacy it's another story. But Uro is good in Legacy.
Yeah, there's kind of a rock, paper, scissors that's going to develop between the mid-range decks like Lurrus. I guess we're going to call it the mid-range Lurrus decks that try to be really grindy, really low to the ground. The decks that prey on them, and then the aggro decks that beat the top range, the Yorion decks.
Yeah.
And so you're probably good against aggro.
Yeah.
Whereas Yorion, they're just going to slide right under and kill them.
Totally. In fact, to your point, I'm not trying to interrupt you,
Please.
but I've seen more lists. I've seen a resurgence of Infect for that reason.
Yeah.
Every time the meta. Do you remember a few years ago? Like every time the meta turns into like one of these like control-y like late game metas, like decks like Infect and Boggles like show up again because those decks and burn because they prey on those.
Yeah, if you're trying to
Infect
and
and burn.
visit, you're just going to get destroyed by these fast decks. Oh yeah, I forgot burns. I don't like playing burns. We never put it in our gauntlets, but it seems to be doing very, very well.
Yeah,
I think you should probably bring a copy.
If
of it
we
in.
do, let's play mono red prowess. I think that's the creature based one that's running.
Red white Lurrus.
Red white Lurrus.
That's the winning.
Right, but it's still more like it feels like more like the prowess.
Oh yeah,
because it's running Bauble. It's running.
Well, yeah, you have Lurrus, so you should run the.
You play
prowess
Goblin
creatures.
Guide. You play.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're in Soul Scar Mage, but anyway.
I like the haste ones better. So, this kind of worked the way we thought it was going to be. This is the role of the decks in these formats. Thank you so much for watching.
Yeah, shout out to Grim Flare MTG, man. That's just we're borrowing from that list. But if I could change anything for the Jund people, I think that 4 Kolaghan's command looked crazy. I don't think it's crazy at all. I think you should up the Kolaghan commands, up the Kolaghan, up the Maelstrom Pulse, up the Kroxas, up the Wrenn Six, like keep your haymakers, keep your high impact cards in there, and then shy away from the cute stuff like Seal of Fire. I think we're gonna forget about Seal of Fire. I think it's dumb.
Wait until you play humans.
Okay, wait till I play
It is an absolute blow in Wrexham. Rexhouse. This isn't the first time someone's recommended Grimflayer to us, oddly enough.
Really?
Someone in our comments mentioned it before. If you're
He's
this guy, mention him again. I don't know. He seems like a hell of a guy. Everyone likes him a lot. Outstanding. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you in Las Vegas.